Hello everyone, welcome back to Select Star. Today I am going to solve a hard level interview question. So let's get started by understanding the question first. We have been provided a table called user logins that has login details of users, and we are required to find out new users, new user count, old users and old user count every day. For instance, if you look at day 1, we have two logins A and B. Since it's a first day, every login is a new login. Then on second day, A and C logged in. Now A is an old user because he has already logged in, while C is a new user. On third day, only B logged in, so no new user and only one old user. Then on the fourth day, A and C logged in and both are old users. Then on fifth, user D logged in twice. When he logged in first time, he was a new user, but when he logged in second time, he became an old user. I hope that the requirement is clear and the answer format is shown in the right side table. That is, first we need to show the count and then we need to show the users. Before going to solution part, I would urge you folks to try and solve this question yourself. I have shared the table creation script in the description box. The first thing that we need to do here is to find the first login time of each user, because a user will be considered a new user when he first logs in. Rest of the time he will be considered as an old user. There are various ways to find the first login time. I will be using the window function row number over here. If you are interested in finding other ways, I have created one video for it and will share the link in the description box and in the I button. In the over clause, we will create partition for every user because we want every user to be treated as a different level, and then order by login time. We can see that we have got different row numbers for different users, with one row number being assigned to the first login time. Let's create a common table expression for this query. Now finding the count of new users and old users should be easy, because wherever we have our num equals to 1, we will count it as new user, and wherever it is not equal to 1, it is an old user. But before counting, we need to group the users as per date. Now the challenge over here is that login time is a timestamp and not a date, and we need to extract the date from it first and then apply group by. I am using toChar function over here for extracting date. Usually we use the extract function, but since there is no time zone related information, we would get an error in Postgres. In MySQL, equivalent function is date format, date underscore format, and in SQL Server its format. We have grouped the rows. Now we will apply count along with case statement. So we will write case when rnum equals to 1, then rnum and end. This statement will count rnum whenever rnum equals to 1, and hence will give us count of new users. Let's just copy paste it and change the condition to rnum not equals 1 for finding count of old users. We have got the count of new users and old users. It's time to find the users themselves. We will be using the string aggregate function with the same conditions to find the users. String aggregate function is used to concatenate string values in a column. If you use it with a group by, it will concatenate all the strings in that group. Now in MySQL it goes by the name of group underscore concat. In SQL Server it's again string underscore agg. Let's copy and edit the code for old users now. We have got the numbers and users. Now we have to bring it in the required format. We just have to concat values. I will use the pipelines. You can use a concat operator as well. Now there is one more thing. We don't want to see null, we want to see a 0. So what we'll do is use a COALESCE function. The purpose of COALESCE is to provide a way to substitute null values with other values. It always returns first non-null value from a list of expressions. Over here we will provide the new user column and 0 as expressions. So wherever new user is null, it will return a 0. Same for old user as well. We got an error because column type is text while 0 is an integer. Let's convert 0 to char type to resolve this. I will use the double colons. You can also use a cast function. This will be all for today. If you have any other method or feedback or question, let me know in the comment section and do subscribe for more such amazing content. Thank you for watching.